Hey everyone, Zhonos here. Back with some 9Kings. I think I'm going to get a few quest modes out of the way today, and then uh, we'll go from there if I get that tier list up or not. Been quite a busy weekend. So, I think I'm going to try to speed run 2 quests unless I get wrecked. It's very possible. Maybe in the interest of King of Nothing, we can do King of Nothing quests. Let's take a look at this one. King of Nothing hunting game. Hunting boars for sport has been our thing for centuries. The King of Nature doesn't seem too happy about it, though. We start surrounded by forced plots. Fight only against the King of Nature. Only get boar cards from King of Nature. Was this the one that someone was telling me that they word very poorly? I'm not sure. We'll find out. Let's go. So Rebellion, King of Nature. Pretty simple. That's pretty cool. We just played an archer build and a Scout Tower build last episode, so this should be fun. I think we have a really good matchup into King of Nature 2, actually. Be really fun if we run our elves. I mean, archers don't have good HP, so I'm tempted to leave a spot open for the elves. One here and here. Or at least this one. I mean, it's begging for me to put an archer here, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So they have the same HP increase. I could even get a forest later if I really, really needed it. Although, you know, again, they're trolling me with their layout. The castle should be here. Or here. Well, not there, but here. Castle being here is horrible. It basically blocks a bunch of support buildings. So I can go here, and then I want a support building here. So if I were to try to play another unit here or building or whatever, like this freaking castle is going to be blocking it. Typical. All right, fine. I guess we could go to war again. What's my peace time? Double HP. Of only 1 tile. Excuse me. Isn't it supposed to be 2? And it's the. Hold on. Let me restart. Can I restart? I want to see if it's in the same spot. Should have the same hand. It is the same spot. Okay. Well, enough dilly-dallying. I think I'll make 1 archer here. 14 health isn't bad. Elves have a lot more, though. I guess I could set up here and then try to migrate back over here. Or like we set up here and migrate that way. I think we're going to... Oh, well, we don't have... Interesting. There's no declaring war against another king anytime soon. Well, given that news, I'm putting this guy here. And we're going to make him level 2. And I wanted an elf. And we're going to put the elf right there. Oh, okay. So it is only boars. Okay. Ooh. I didn't think of freshmen. Hold on. I want to retry real quick. And we're going to take the... Okay, now I think I understand. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go here. And we're going to put boars here. I'm not going to put a boar here, right? I'm going to put boars there. I almost kind of want to sell it. So I'd love to run freshmen. That'll be a lot better. Combo. Yeah, boars go here. Could even put a boar here, I suppose. I'll just put the archer there. Right, so we can only get boars. Makes sense. Actually doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, really? So these are not the same every time. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. It's fine. It's cool. You know, I don't even need it. That's what I get for restarting. Oh, but these are non-board cards. Okay. I mean, this is the one I care about. Whatever. It'll be fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. I still want to wait. We get another boar. And then procreate. And then we just wait for peacetime. And then we hopefully get freshmen. And as long as we can survive until then. Some really fun cards I can get here. Of course it's units, by the way. Of course it would be units. So we don't have a good matchup into King, our own rebellion. So we got to be careful here. I would love to not have to spend all my gold, though. I think we're okay, yeah. The Poison Thorns will help against our own faction. It's kind of a bummer that we didn't get freshmen here. That would have been amazing. You can always get what you want. Blacksmith would be great, but I don't want to waste a reroll. I could do one reroll, I guess. Okay. There we go. Should be fine. Yeah, we're fine. It's just king difficulty, although I say that. I wouldn't be surprised if we lost 2 lives before we hit, definitely before we hit the policy here. The Royal Council. So I don't want to level up the boar, actually. I would love to wait for freshmen. Do I have the leisure? Not really. Guess I could chuck a boar here. Lose a life, lose a life. Peacetime here. Now we gotta try to not lose a life. I'm gonna put the boar down. Hopefully poison carries us. Feast would have been great if we could have got it. Close. Ooh. Very close. The blacksmith. So we can lose, will be okay. See how well we do against King of Nature. I'm going to focus on the boars as much as I can. And then I'm going to start hitting these guys. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Let me try to soften them all up, I guess. Okay, we didn't last another wave. Okay. Not quite enough DPS there. So we can lose one more life. I'm really putting a lot into this Royal Council. Freaking Poison Thorns first is such a troll. Am I stubborn? I'm so stubborn. Focusing on the paladin. I'm hoping the other guys die to poison. They don't! Alright, come on. We had a better shot against King of Nothing. I'm going to do Steel Coat to this guy. Man, if we got... Just imagine that we get freshman right here. Ah! I got trolled. That doesn't count. I just really wanted freshmen, okay? I thought the policies would be the same, and they were not. The game hates me. It's gonna be freshmen again, isn't it? I can smell it. I said I was gonna speedrun, didn't I? So development is decent. Whatever, feast. It'll have to be feast. The boars also, I believe, benefit from feast right there. Man, freshman would have been so nice. Why wasn't the first time? And then I wanted to restart. And then it wasn't there. Okay, so the plan is probably the same as before. Get another boar over there. I don't need any of these units, don't have the money. Thankfully, the feast should help a ton. Because we have to put our boars down immediately, which makes them boar riders too early. I don't want them to be boar riders yet until they have like 100 health on the boars. That way we get double stats on the units, so it's not as much of a like a loss to have them placed. Take the wild card. I don't want to reroll just yet. So like basically, even though I have these 12 additional units, I like lose 12 units instantly to give 30, 40% stats. 40, 50% stats. It's not that good. When I start getting around 100 HP, then at least, even though I lose that many boars, I gain back that many units, quote unquote, because I've doubled the stats of the units that would ride them. So it's almost like a break-even point. It's not entirely break-even because technically that would be assuming the archers or whatever's riding the boars and the boars had equal stats. Like equal attack and health and whatnot, which they aren't going to. But still, I typically prefer to build up a boar until they're at least 100 HP, and then I will feel more comfortable dropping the riding unit, the unit I want to ride them. I feel more comfortable at that point. Anytime before then, and it does feel like I'm nerfing myself, and considerably nerfing myself. So I'm going to test, I want to test this thing with steel coats. So theoretically, but the problem, okay, why would I put on the boars unless the boars have higher count? But I'm still going to test it. Someone mentioned that you could put the steel coat on the boar. So let's look for zeros. So the boar should be like consumed by the, okay, there were zeros. Still, I would rather put in the archers because there are more archers currently. Maybe later it'd be better on the boars. That's interesting though. So I didn't realize we should test that with other enchantments. If steel coat passes along from the mount, as it were, the raptors or the boars, if that passes to its rider, then that's very interesting. Don't know if it's good, but it's very interesting. In other news, am I greedy? I'm so greedy. I want freshmen. Please. Let me get freshmen. I can actually lose 2 battles and I'd make it to freshmen. Might be viable. We could win this one though. I think we lose against King of Nature, believe it or not. That feast is really doing a lot of heavy lifting, though. Give me... Ah! Steel coat, thank you. Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever have more boars than archers. because archers give me 9 units per level and boars give me 6 per level, and I could run into, no, I can't get procreate, not naturally. So I'm going to put the rest of steel goats on the archers, because they would have far better value than the boars. We are living hits, and not just steel coat hits. So yeah, they only hit for 25. With some of our tankier archers, will have enough health to take 3-4 hits or so. 3 to 4 hits. Maybe more, actually. The boar HP should be at 100 now. No, it's not yet. It's 80 something. Okay. Oh, I've burned so much money already. No! No! Man, I really wanted freshmen. Was that too much to ask? And we get like garbage trait. Whatever. I'm done. Let's level up the boar. Give up on freshmen. Maybe make it level up the boars, and that's enough. Man, that freshman on the first try was so tantalizing. I was so greedy. I should have just played. Shouldn't even worried about it. Just played through. Please die. Thank you. Thank you. You can die now. Excellent. And now we really got speedrun, so I can actually have a second episode today. Wow, these are horrible. I'll take the archer. I'll level the boar, and maybe we could... And that would give me more boars. Could actually be a front line. And then maybe we can hit freshmen way off in year 20-something. 22? 21? What have I done? By the way, thank you for comments. Keep posting comments about your thoughts on the quality of units for my tier list. I'm really curious as to what y'all think. I agree. Scout Tower is terrible. Scout Tower is just garbage. I'm sorry. It's probably the worst King of Nothing. Is it? Blacksmith is pretty bad too. But it has some decent internal synergy. I also have no clue when I'm going to unlock. I guess this. Oh, I got an elf! That's kind of funny. I'm leveling up the boar first, though. Oh, although obviously we can still do that. I mean, rather that would be... Whatever, it's fine. Elves there, why not? They'll be fodder. They'll get targeted by the enemy elves first. Oh, this is scary. Do I have to level my archers up? I don't want to. I want the dream! Although if we start losing lives, I'm leveling the archers. Dreams be darned. Although they should be pretty tanky at this point. We're only in King difficulty. Yeah, 71, and the boars are 240. Ooh, wow, 240. I mean, that's what you get when you level up boars. I do have more boars technically. I didn't think this would happen, but I'm being really greedy for the Royal Council. So putting steel coats on these is actually pretty good. Wow, the enemy elves didn't kill all my elves. They still picked off the... is that because... the health of these is still higher. So I think they were valued over the 3 elves. Although that one got shot in the face. Yeah, one of these days, I'm really curious. I gotta figure out a way to... I'd love to look at the code, but... And I'm really, really curious what the AI for a lot of these enemies are. I don't know if any of you guys followed... Ooh! Dragon's Den. Nope. I don't know if any of you saw my post, but... I will be reducing the videos down to 1 a day until the next big patch. I think I was flooding the algorithm unnecessarily. Although it was nice getting a large amount of views on all of them, for my channel at least. But We gotta slow down a little bit until there's another content release. And maybe take some of that time and put it into... Well, for one, I have the second channel, of course, but really want to... Ooh. Osmosis is not bad on the boars. It's also not bad on the archers. We have a ton of archers. Raising is way too tempting, though. Is there a very useless tile? Yeah, there are a couple. Let's get rid of this guy. Reroll. Just get 30% attack speed right now. Or fireball, which is really good. Ha! Ha! I want to cry. Oh. Right, so yeah, I have the second channel that's playing Planet Crafter right now. We're on episode 10, 11 or so. Playing the new DLC there. I would do it on the same channel. The problem is YouTube really... Can you really hit from there? What? I didn't know they had that kind of range. Offering. Oh, I have no gold. Oh, this run is a disaster. Just wait it out. We'll just wait. Patience is key. I want freshmen. Please give me freshmen. It's double all my stats. What's not to love? Also, I think we're fine, by the way. Like we're more than tanky enough for this difficulty. For king difficulty, this boar is way tanky. Way more tanky than we really need, honestly. So the boar riders, the 9 archers that ride that boar especially, and even this boar, they're pretty much able to solo everything at this point. I'm still going to shoot everything with the castle because I don't want to lose. It was embarrassing to give up because I'm greedy and then restart again because I outright died because I'm greedy. Fine, it'll twin shot. Just level up my guys to win. I don't even want to shoot my boulder anymore. Just kill him. You don't even need me to do anything anymore. This is turning into the last video on accident. I swear I didn't plan this. Ooh, Carnage is a really good combo with boars. If you have a boar rider, because since it transfers to your riders. But if you have extra boars, it's actually really good synergy with the boar itself. Might just freaking touch. Let's just put them all here because these seem to be transferring for some reason. But here's why I didn't want to put them on the boars. We have 27 archers at level 3. They were still getting gold. But we didn't have, well, we didn't get a lot of gold there. We still got 1 more gold when the boars are all dead. But here's the problem. So I only have 18 boars. So without like procreate, I would not be buffing the boars. I guess with procreate, if you had the opportunity to use procreate, you would want to buff the boars, I guess. You might as well, since it just gets transferred anyway. I wonder, I bet enchantments transfer, but I don't think things like shields and swords would transfer. If they did, they'd be broken because that means shields would double dip. You get the every time you increase a boar's HP, right, that increases the rider stats by 1% for every HP that they get. So if you did 10% here, if that also transferred to the rider, like say Cemetery inherits all buffs like that. I guess the only way to know is to get Gigantify. But we tested. Gigantify didn't transfer, at least visually, to the archers. Or whatever it was I put on the boar. I don't need any of these tiles. You can go there, I guess. Ooh, I could sacrifice. I don't need to sacrifice. sacrifice? What am I sacrificing? Just sell that. Can you sacrifice this? That wouldn't make any sense, right? Well, we won. Let's just try to get to the end of the quest here, and then we'll hop over to another quest. Hopefully we can speedrun that one better than we did this one. I'm yapping. That is part of the problem, is I yap too much. I'll turn on auto, why not? It's not like it's going to hit anything useful. Twin shot's really good. If you're running archers. I'll give it that. Just put down the boars, whatever. What I'm going to do with them. Yeah, I mean, the boars still gain damage as they've, like, merged with the archer. Ooh, golem would have been fun. Why do you give me garbage? I was looking for a Dragonify, you can tell. An X would have been, like, sort of, kind of, okay. Not that good. I could have leveled some of these force. Probably was the best we could have hoped for there. Okay. We're not. If freshman doesn't exist, we don't get it. We don't get to have freshmen. Not around this neighborhood. Yeah. So I don't think my mind's changed on archers. I don't think if I were to make the tier list yesterday versus today, I don't think anything would change in that regard. Not like I was intending to get more thoughts on the archers here. It is fun using the boar for the archer to help their attack speed. Because it is difficult to scale their attack speed otherwise. Ooh, overhaul. Goodbye, elves. Never knew you. Get some more boars there, why not? It gave me more boars anyway, so. I do think archers have a lot of viable routes. And that's why they definitely are a million times. Did I get... No, I just happen to have boars in my hand, right? There's no way that it gave me a random boar from Oddity. There's no way it rolled a boar. Because I'd have an extra card, right? Not crazy, right? Yeah, I wasn't crazy. And then we level you up. And then we sell the mortgage. And there we go. That should be this quest done. Wasted so much time for my greed. It's an easy quest, it really is. Just don't be greedy like me. Level up your freaking archers. And you should be fine. Just put the boars here and here. And it's the easiest quest in the universe. Okay. That was hunting game. We trolled way too much. That's okay. Ooh, King of Spells. Ooh, that's tempting. Ooh, that's tempting. No. We'll play Royal Guard. The enemy is buffer than we thought, my liege. The Royal Guard is strong, but we don't know how long we can hold off. It's the King of Time. Buff? They're not buff at all. At least in the tier list of enemies, King of Time is the bottom. Not even close. Ooh. Ooh, he started year 14 too. Ooh. Oh, now you're just asking. Oh, really? I know what they want me to do. I just don't know if I have the heart to do it. So that's a tome, so it won't. So really what we want to do, I don't know why they gave us Echo Form. I'm actually going to be real. So what they want us to do is have Orbiter, and then we have the library buff all these steel coats. And the Orbiter can benefit from it too. Don't know what Echo Form is for, actually. Other than it's just overpowered to have another Paladin. level up to get the castle out of the card pool, maybe. I see what you're trying to do. I'm just gonna put the library down. I'm gonna do what? No, mouse slip. What? That was a mouse slip. Please go back. I wanted it here. Okay, that's all it wanted. I know what their plan is. I just start at year 14. I'm going to start shooting these guys. I am a little concerned that our army is actually not that good because we just have paladins. And they don't seem to be... I mean, they're okay. They do have... that's not that good, actually. Take offering. Offering you should pretty much always take. It's an accelerant, basically. Here... Yeah, what do they want me to echo form? I guess the library? To duplicate the orbiter? No, there's no way. Echo forming the paladin is good and all, but... I don't know. Let's do this. Both of these are really good to have. I'm going to get rid of the... No, I'm going to get rid of the blacksmith. You trolling me, game? You seem to be trolling me. We'll level that up. We'll try to be thematic. I'll hold on to Echo Form until we get a little more power onto these paladins. So we'll do that. And that, I guess, lol. Just use all my money. King of Time is going to be a walk in the park. For now. We have so many steel codes that we should be okay against our AoE. Amplifier. Amplifier is interesting. I got rid of the blacksmith though, or else I could have put it here to help transfer the damage. I'll just grab a thing and then get rid of it with overhaul, I think. Nothing in particular that would matter. I'll take this guy. Does this? No. Okay. Had a check. I was checking to see if it would receive the library's attempt at duplicating. There's no way it would, obviously. I had to check. Still going to overhaul it away, though, obviously. Okay. Not bad. Don't care about any of these, so I'll just take fodder, I guess. Get some level ups. Kind of whiffed. Would have been nice to get the library, but overhaul always tries to even out level ups as much as possible. No matter the status, so it made sense that it picked the level ones. Orbiters do decent damage, I will give them that. Don't know if the steel coats are going to help them terribly. It's nice that they have them, but nothing's targeting them either. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. A unify, you say? You just echo form and then unify. Mighty tempting. Feels anti-thematic though. Okay. Another echo form, you say? Another echo form, you say, huh? Just drop the archer over here and get rid of him. With offering, hopefully. I'm just going to start shooting these guys with the castle. I'm kind of concerned that we're so... Our paladins all clump up in one spot and just take infinite damage from their wizards. Now this is sketchy. Because we don't have like a good source of damage. Yeah. Dang, of course we lose. Paladins are really bad into that matchup. The castle, I guess. Yeah, without sources of damage. Like, Gigantify would have won us the game, obviously. We can win. We can fight King of Time. We can go again. Might even be worth it taking regression. The way our setup is. No, regression's a tome, so it wouldn't be transferred to the orbiter. Adrenaline is interesting. Our fights do take a while. I'm gonna take adrenaline and we could pass it on to this guy. It will dilute our pool, but we need damage really badly. And it would help our paladins as well. They don't have a ton of damage, but giving them adrenaline also, since they're really tanky and the battles are just going to take longer in general, with all these steel coats we're stacking too. Take the wild card. Oh, freshman. When all my stuff leveled up, of course I get freshman. Of course I get freshman. And twin shot. I don't want the archers. Fireball. Okay, hopefully we win this time and fireball helps me. We just drop some fire on them and then we start burning the back line. Fireball's really good. By the way, if you didn't know. Well, I can't see a thing past the fire. Offering. There we go. That's what I wanted. Is it Echo Form time? Okay. Okay, here's how we make this work. So, oh, but that, I unlocked that one. Oh. We can still make this work. So, I want to migration these guys here, and then we echo form double like that. Problem is, we can't quite get there yet. Do I sell? No. I could just echo form here. Yeah, it's fine. I'll echo form and echo form here. And this is fine. This is actually fine. So now with the echo forms and all the orbiters stacked up, we should be getting so many stacks of steel coat spread across a bunch of units. And they all have adrenaline. I don't really need more steel coat, but whatever. I'm not really scared of anyone. I'm actually going to get rid of King of Time. Because he's just, he's weak and it's boring. Just shields here. Still want my paladins to last though. I really don't want the paladins to die. So I still want to make sure that they are as tanky as possible, which is why I didn't put shields on the orbiters before cloning them. I really don't care. Their stats as they are fine. We're just going to have adrenaline. And then the defensive stats come from the steel coats. So it's not really a big deal. Take another offering though. Tempted to get rid of this library here. Yeah, it's fine. Having library is good and all, but I don't really need it. So if I could fill this, I can jump this guy back and forth. So we'll wait around a little bit. You see that? Did you see that wave of buffs? I've done a build on this a couple weeks ago, where orbiters with a bunch of libraries surrounding them went crazy. It's really good. I would recommend it. Yeah, we can start speeding up. I should have picked a building. I wanted to use my migration cards. Let's unlock this. We'll level up this guy, and then this time let's be good and try to find. I mean, offering is really tempting, but ideally we pick a plot that actually would take up the spot right here, so we can migration twice. No library. Ooh, I'm so tempted. I want the library. I want the library here. Sorry. Wow, whiffed them all. Nice job, boys. That's okay. We'll just burn all the archers. Yeah. The fireball is amazing on king difficulty. On especially king difficulty, I should say. I'm gonna take a soldier, put him here. It's fine. He'll steal some spots. I don't really care. We can offering him away later. I decided. I just want to do migration, okay? A scout tower would have been best, obviously, to put there. So wouldn't steal. Oh, what? Another echo farm? I think I'm going to do the migration back and forth. And then I'm going to echo farm. The orbiters again. And then I think that'll be all she wrote. I'm playing suboptimally, I'm sorry. Play better. Don't be like me. Oh, wait a second. Wow, wait, what happens? 12. That's boring. Come on. Give everyone a bajillion. Because he got 3, so he should get 3, and he should get 3. And he got 3, so they should get 3 and 3. And he can get 3, so you get 3 and 3. It should have been like that. Ah, lame. So boring. I guess only player applied enchantments would work like that, huh? By player, I mean like card. Like you dragged a card onto the unit. Well, no, the library is also proc it too. Yeah, no. I call shenanigans. That was lame. Also, I'm not getting offering. I regret my purchase. I'll be boring, whatever. I'm just freaking more paladins. Just win. Don't even think. I did enough trolling already this episode. I keep trolling too, but I've done enough damage. Ooh, 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 whoa. You're gonna give that to give that to me for free? Problem is I don't have things to zap. I mean, I kind of do. Just don't mind me. We'll just... I'm thinking too much again, aren't I? Migration U. Regression this guy so I can get another level up out of him. Or another opportunity to... So I'll have 4 procs now instead of 3. Well, 4 attempts. It's still 50-50 each trigger. So now I'll get roughly 2 buffs duplicated from him every year. Ooh, static. That'd be funny with these guys. There we go. Easy win. Paladin's doing respectable damage, by the way. Let's just have an ugly board. Arm that's totally unnecessary. Let me hit the champion. How much do you burn? You don't take any damage at all. Typical. Look at that attack speed, though. The freaking machine guns. That's adrenaline. 21 stacks of adrenaline. All right, well, that was Royal Guard. Play better than me. I'm a troll. Well, if we do quests again, next time we do quests, we might jump into the King of Spells. Either way, I think that'll wrap up this episode of Quest Mode. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.